Yo, don't you just hate chewy mushrooms and you bite into a dish and it's just like, I can tell this is mushrooms. Well, today I want to show you a technique that I like to use that helped me overcome my hatred for mushrooms. Yes, I hated mushrooms majority of my life. And to someone that really loves mushrooms, I grow my own mushrooms at home, and I just had to overcome the chewy texture. And so what I like to do is cook out the water and re-infuse the mushrooms with whatever flavor or marinade I'm gonna add, and then we can whip it up like we would normally do other dishes. So let's get right to it. So many people ask me, how do I clean mushrooms? It's different for each mushroom, but I can say most mushrooms will be like a sponge and absorb any water that you add to it. So I normally just take a little brush, maybe dip it in water if I need to, and just kind of brush off any particles or anything that I may see on the mushrooms. And that's about it when it comes to shiitake, and especially lion's mane. After our mushrooms are cleaned, we're gonna cut off the stems. The stems tend to be a little chewy, and we're going for something that reminds us of what we normally would eat, but you could take the stems and add them with onions, garlic, and spices and create a mushroom broth, so don't throw them away quite yet. Next, we're gonna add our mushrooms to a cast iron pan, and you're gonna need a press or another pan that you can use to press the water out of the mushrooms. Mushrooms are a little noisy today. As you can see, the water is starting to come out of the mushrooms. Okay, we're done. Take a quick look at how they are slightly seared, and they have kind of flattened a lot because they don't have as much liquid anymore. So some people don't like mushrooms, and so my goal is to make this dish look similar to what you're used to. So what I'm gonna do now is chop up the shiitake. Now I'm gonna cut up some green and red bell peppers. A nice tip I would love to share with you is chop up your vegetables on pink Himalaya salt plate, which is something you can find on Amazon for really cheap. This salt plate will naturally add salt to your recipes, more bold flavor, just a really cool way of adding flavor to your recipes without adding table salt or adding additional salt. Our shiitake mushrooms to the side, and now we're gonna use the exact same pan and get it warm, probably to about medium heat. Avocado oil. We're gonna add some fresh chopped shallots, red bell peppers, and green bell peppers. We're also gonna add our fresh garlic, and we're gonna let this saute for maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Get a nice chard on all the vegetables, and then we'll move on to the next step. Our vegetables are nice and sauteed. We're gonna add our shiitake mushrooms. 2 tablespoons, maybe more like 2.5 tablespoons of red curry paste, some cumin and smoked paprika, and we're gonna blend all these flavors together. Vegetable broth, coconut cream. This smells so incredible. Now I'm gonna add some corn, some agave, and yo, we basically done. I told you this is an easy dish. Let's mix this together, and then I'm gonna get the coconut quinoa, and we're gonna plate it up really nice. All right, here comes my favorite part, and that's taste testing. The flavor in this recipe is incredible, very bold, but with minimum ingredients. The textures of shiitake mushrooms are a little bit more meatier than the oyster mushrooms, a little bit more flavor. I'm not sure if this has been a new go-to, but thank you so much for watching the video. I promise to do more videos sharing easy ways to cook mushrooms for beginners. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.